When the heck are we going to get a new Sonic comic, Archie? What's up, guys? At Penguin CJP here, and today we're going to do a little comic manga review, but it's not going to be Pokemon this time. This time it's going to be about something, a series I just very recently got into, the Devil Survivor series. So it's a Shin Megami Tensei a branch in that franchise, and I love Persona, and I guess Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE counts, so I love that game as well. And I had never played another Shin Megami Tensei franchise except that, but last weekend was GameStop had an anime game sale, so I bought Trials of Cold Steel 2 because I had the first one, loved the first one, so I had to get the second one while it was on sale. And then I got Devil Survivor 2 and Shin Megami Tensei fashion. The second game's story has nothing to do with the first one, so it was fine. I got the remake, Record Breaker, and I love it. It's amazing. I really do like that game. And I didn't get the first one, but I saw they had a manga of it. So yeah, the first one had a manga, second one had an anime. So it's a pretty thick manga too. I guess we can read here. Demon Invasion. What should have been a simple day out with friends turns into a mysterious disaster when powerful demonic beasts appear. Kazuya and Atsuro were supposed to meet Naoya, their enigmatic friend, but he doesn't show up and instead sends another friend, Yuzu, to meet them and give them specially modded gaming devices. It becomes apparent that Naoya has given them much more than they bargained for when demons spawn from these devices. These demons seem to be intent on killing humans, but could they actually be allies? Kazuya and his friends must figure out what the devil is going on as the world around them inexplicably begins to fall apart. Based on the ultra-popular video games from Alex. So, yeah, this is the main character of the first Devil Survivor, of course. In the second one, the character's different. In the manga, as with all Shin Megami Tensei manga, they do give him a name, and it is Kazuya, so I guess I'll show you some art, but yeah, that's basically what happens. They're just friends, and then Kazuya is trying to meet up with his cousin Naoya, and so is his friend Atsuro to discuss like coding and stuff. And then their friend Yuzu gives them comps and says that they need to they'll need them, but they don't know for what. And then they get this thing called the place mail that says it basically says like a person will die in an apartment to a carnivorous beast, and there will be an explosion, and then there will be a blackout. And they go to where it says that murder will happen, and it turns out to be true. And that's where Naoya lives, but it wasn't Naoya, it was his neighbor, thankfully. So they figured out that it came true, and then Atsuro hacked into the other files on the comps, which are the gaming devices. They're basically 3DSs, and these demons come out, as you can see here. Demons come out, and they're attacking everybody, wanting to kill them, but Kazuya decides that he will not die here, and he beats the ogre, and then the ogre becomes his friend, and they realize that once they beat these demons, they form contracts, and with these contracts, the demons will fight alongside them. But then they find this super powerful one called the Wendigo, and then they meet this weird creature uh, the, the Wendigo, and then they meet this girl who's she's from the Shaman Kai, they're like this weird religious group or whatever, and they're hunting down these demons, and she hurts the Wendigo, but doesn't kill him. So then later, the next day, they find that the male says that Atsuro and Yuzu will die to the Wendigo. So they go, try to fight the Wendigo, and it doesn't work until Kazuya makes a deal with a new demon, this fire demon, and then they beat the Wendigo. And that's basically it for this first volume. And they're just trying to figure out how to survive when Japan gets locked down. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting story. If I did have to draw some parallels between this one and the second one, I would say the second one's a little bit more believable, at least in games, because I'm also watching a Let's Play of the game version. But so far, the thing that's weird about the game version hasn't happened in the manga yet, so who knows, maybe the manga will be a little more believable. But it's still a good story. I really like the characters. I like Kazuya, his personality that they gave him, where he's like a little emo-ish, a little anti-socialist, but he's not really. He's like a nice guy deep down. He really wants the best for everybody. But yeah, so this is a pretty good manga so far for the first volume. It gets a lot of story explained, and it raises a whole bunch of mysteries, and it's just a great first volume of manga, and I would totally recommend that if you guys like mysteries, if you guys like Shin Megami Tensei games or mangas, and you haven't picked this game or manga up, I think you should go do that. It's great. So anyway, guys, that will be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and this is Penguin CJP signing out.